Hi friends, and welcome back to my YouTube. Welcome to my video. You are in my video. Welcome to my video. You are in my video. Burr, 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 burr. Burr, burr. Hi friends, and welcome back to my YouTube. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be kind of just doing my makeup with some new stuff that I have. I received my Boxycharm for April, I think. Yeah, that's like Easter candy, right? So I received my Boxycharm for April and have some stuff that I want to use from that, and then some stuff that I just got from my coworker. So I kind of have almost like a full face here. The only thing I'm going to be using that's not new is like my foundation and concealer and powder. Maybe my bronzer too. But I have like a blush, a highlight, some eyeshadow. I have like a new primer that I got in my box. I have like this color correcting stuff from Dragon Beauty. So yeah, basically I just wanted to sit down and play with some makeup. So if you guys are interested in that, then keep on watching. I would appreciate it. And if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification bell so you can be notified when my next video goes live. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this Touch and Soul primer. That's what it looks like. It's called the Icy Sherbert primer. It's silicone free and has a cooling effect, it says. I think I have another like Touch and Soul primer that's like an oil based. Nope. Oh yeah, no, okay. Yeah, this is the No Problem Prime Essence. That's what that looks like. Also from Touch and Soul. And it's fine, it's just not something I like to normally use. Okay. Oh, weird. Okay. So it has like this little like lid to keep it like whatever, I don't know. It's got kind of a strong scent. It smells like the fake rose scent. And so it says lock your looks in place and keep them cool with the Icy Sherbet primer. This gel primer has an instant cooling effect once applied that hydrates and preps skin for makeup. The formula is silicone free with water capturing technology to lock in moisture and leave your skin feeling silky smooth. So that's pretty cool. And it retails for $32. So I'm just gonna take like what's on the lid here and just apply it with my hands. My hands are clean. Make sure your hands are clean before doing your makeup. Not really sure how much. Oh my gosh, that is cooling. I was gonna say I'm not really sure how much to like use. I probably got too much here, but we'll see. I don't really like the scent, but it is like cooling to the touch. And I'm just gonna kind of make sure that I get it like in my pore areas too. Try not to get it in your eyeballs, like I just tried to put it in mine. The excess I'm just gonna drag down the neck here. Okay, that's interesting. It's not really like tacky, it just feels like, it really feels like hydrating and was cool. Excuse me. And was cooling to the touch, so. No lies there. I do want to kind of give that a minute to set in though, so maybe we'll hop in and do our eyes. So I have two palettes here. This one came in my Boxycharm. This is the Natasha Denona. The Natasha Denona Jubilee palette. And it looks like this. Okay, so this is a 5 shadow palette, And it says it was a special edition palette created exclusively for Boxycharm, featuring 5 colorful, ultra pigmented shades that bring together a combination of celebration and balance between bold and pastel tones. This fun palette is packaged with Natasha's iconic buttery smooth formulas, made with the highest quality pure color pigments, dazzling chroma crystals, and luminous pearls. Use it for a variety of creations, from playful, colorful, modern looks to everyday wear with a pop of color. Suitable for every skin tone, cruelty, and allergen free. And this palette retails for $48. And I actually have one of her palettes. Or I have one of her little mini palettes. This one is the Mini Tropic palette. And the formula of this palette is actually really good. So I'm excited to try this other one here. In addition to that little palette, I got this little guy from my coworker. This is a bite-size eyeshadow palette in the shade Rose Water from e.l.f. And these are like $3. I'll put it on the screen here if that's not right, but that's what that little guy looks like. And so I think I just want to kind of do something simple. I don't know yet what I want to do. I probably should have thought about that first. I'm gonna start with this shade right here. This is Vintage Taupe. And I guess I'll put an eyeshadow base down, or I'm just gonna use this is just the Colourpop concealer in Fair 20. Just on my eyes to have it something to stick to. And I'm not going for anything crazy because I don't want to, quite honestly. So I'm gonna go in with that Vintage Taupe shade on an M441 brush. Just cleaning it off real quick. The only thing with these palettes is it does kind of kick up a lot. I don't know if you guys can see that right here. Which bothers some people, it doesn't really bother me. And I'm just gonna put that all in the crease. Doesn't really bother me if it's not like a hard product to use. If it's like kind of powdery and also doesn't work, then I have a problem with that, you know? Okay. Trying to think of what I want to do next here. This is just going to be like the easiest eye look, I'm sure. I am just going to continue on with this e.l.f. palette, and there's no like shade names on the pack, so I'll just kind of point to the one I'm going to use. I'm going to use this darker matte shadow right here. And I'm going to pick that up on an M441 or 433. Just kidding, M433. Okay, I thought that was going to be a bit darker, but I guess not. Okay, so I'm going to take that and just mix it with this brown Vintage Taupe. Just kind of darken up the crease here. And that just gave it like a little bit of a cool undertone there. Because the shimmer I'm going to use here is more cool toned, so. I'm going to go back in with our M441 and the Vintage Taupe shade, tapping off the excess, and just going to go over the crease here and just blend out the edges. Again, this isn't a really exciting look. I'm just messing around. Okay. And then I'm just gonna go in with this shimmer here. It's the first one right here. And I don't know if I can pick this up with the brush or not. I'm gonna try this brush here. It's just the brush that came with the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. It looks like this, just like a flat packing brush. I don't know if it'll pick it up or not, but we'll try it. Oh, okay, that picked it up a little better than I expected it to, actually. And I'm just gonna put that on the inner half of the eye here. Wow, these shimmers are actually really nice. Sorry, I'm just looking down in my mirror here. Okay, and then for the outer half, I guess I'll pick up this darker purple. Oh, just stuck my finger in it. This one right here. Okay, and that's honestly all I'm gonna do. And it feels like my primer has set down a little bit, so we're gonna go ahead and go in with our foundation. And oh, actually, we need to use this first. This is the Dragon Beauty. This is the Dragon Beauty Dragonfire Color Corrector, and it helps to conceal, correct, and perfect the appearance of dark circles, discoloration, and blemishes. Saturated with vitamin E and vitamin A, it blends effortlessly and offers customizable light to full coverage to make your makeup look even more flawless. Apply it anywhere you'd like to correct and neutralize, and blend with a flat concealer brush or a beauty sponge. After it sets, apply your foundation as normal. So that's again from Dragon Beauty. Looks like this. And that is $25, it says. Okay, so I'm just gonna apply it under my eyes and let it set for a minute. Okay, and then while that's setting, I'm gonna go ahead and go wet down my sponge, and I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, so it's been sitting for just a minute, and I'm back with my sponge. And this is the Morphe like beauty blender thing that they have. And I've tried one of these before. You can see here it's got like the two flat sides to it and like a pointy end here. And I have tried one of these before, and I didn't really like it. But they must have changed something to it because it feels a lot softer now. Like when I got mine, it was like super like rock hard, and I didn't like using it because it was like a little aggressive almost. But now it feels like, I don't know, it feels better now, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna use the pointy end here and blend out underneath my eyes. I'm not really sure how or if this is gonna work because I thought for like darker circles you wanted like yellow to cancel that out, but we shall see, I guess. Okay, and we'll just let that set down for another minute, and then I'm gonna go in with, I think I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Eaze drops today. Again, I'm shade number 2. If you guys haven't seen my video on these already, then I'll link it in the description box down below. I do like these, but today I want to try using them with my hand instead of like using a sponge. So we'll give that a shot and see what happens. Okay, so again, I am gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Eaze Drops. I'm shade number 2. And I'm gonna apply this with my hands. I don't like doing that, and I can't remember the last time I've applied makeup with my hands. It's probably been like 7 years since I've done this, but some of the stuff says to do it this way, so I guess we'll give it a shot, right? I'm not really sure how much to use, so I'm just gonna start with like that. Well, I can already tell I don't like that, so I'm just gonna pick it up on my sponge. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave it at that, and I need to go wash my hands now because it has makeup on them, so. Okay, so now that my hands are clean, I'm gonna go in with my concealer. This is just the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, same one I always use. And it is in shade Swan. Okay, I'm just gonna take the other side of my like pointy end of my sponge and blend out the concealer. For powder, I'm gonna go in with the Morphe, this is the Bacon Set powder in translucent. And I'm gonna use the M501 for like setting it. Excuse me. For bronzer, I'm gonna go in with the Butter Bronzer in Light Bronzer. As you can see, this is a well-loved product by me. And I'm just stamping that in to start with because I didn't like set through here, so. Okay, for blush, we're gonna go in with this. This is a Tarte Amazonian Clay blush, and this is in the shade Feisty. Again, I'm just gonna stamp that because I didn't set like this far in. And I'm actually just gonna bring some like over my nose too. Okay, for highlight, I have a couple options here. The first one, this one came in my Boxycharm box. And this is Trend Beauty Unicorn Dust, and it's like this trio. So it says, get the magical unicorn glow with the trio highlighter palette that features 3 shades of unicorn magic. These shimmering powders will add the perfect sparkle to your face, and they retail for $12.50 for this trio. So that's like a pretty good price for 3 highlighters. I just want to kind of see what they look like. Not bad, not bad. This is Dreamer. And this one's Mystical. Might be probably gonna be too dark for me. That one is. This one's Mystical, or yeah, Mystical. And then this last one is called Fantasy. This one has kind of like a pink undertone, but it's similar to the first one. So that's all three of them right there. And then I also have, just wipe my hands off real quick. Okay, then I also have this Morphe one. It might be too dark for me, but it was cute. So looks like that. It's called the High Impact Highlighter, and it's in the shade Spark. Yeah, it might be too dark for me. Yeah, this one's probably gonna be too dark for me. Looks like this right here. So it's kind of like a goldish shade, and it's probably gonna be a little too dark for me right now. I'm gonna actually mix it. I'm gonna take this one, and this is just a Milani Oliver blending brush. Excuse you. Can we not do that right now? And I'm gonna mix it with the Unicorn Dust shade in Dreamer right here. This really light shade here. Oh god. I'm just gonna take my sponge and just kind of blend that out. Just a smidge. Just kind of press it in a little bit. Okay, that looks a little better. Getting a little crazy here. That was a lot of highlight. I didn't expect that kind of payoff from these guys. Wow. Okay. Great product. Holy shit. Okay. I'm just gonna do my brows real quick. I guess we'll just take the Mellow Cosmetics brow definer. This is in shade Taupe. It's got brown hair all over it. It's just kind of a fat little guy here. And it's got a spoolie on the other end. Sometimes I use this when I just want my brows to be done in like 4 seconds. Okay. I guess I'll do under my eyes real quick. Nothing crazy. Gonna go in with this vintage taupe shade. And I'm gonna take that on this M506. That's literally all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in with mascara. This is the Essence Lash Princess. Okay, here we have it, friends. Finished look using some new makeup and stuff and what I got in my Boxycharm. Okay, so quick reviews. I don't think I like this product. One, I don't really like the smell of it, but two, I noticed that when I was putting on this product that I know like works okay with my skin and stuff, it was like kind of separating a little bit, so not sure I love this product. Okay, and also for $32, I mean, you do get quite a bit of product. It's 1.76 ounces, but it's a no from me on that one. Let's see, what else did we get? This one feels like a gimmick. I mean, I don't notice any difference than just using concealer and foundation and then like normal. And then also, you know, like it's another step, it's another product, so it can also like kind of build up right here, which I don't really care for. So this one's also a no from me. And for like $25 for this, when you could get something from the drugstore that's probably gonna work better it's a no from me. I'm so dumb, I forgot to do my lips. I have a lipstick here. I'm not sure that's gonna go with it, so we'll just do my lips and put a gloss on. How's that? I'm just gonna use my favorite gloss. This is the Colourpop Luxe Gloss. This is the Colourpop Luxe Gloss in Glacier. This is part of the RawBeautyKristie collection. If you haven't seen that video, I have 2 up on that collection. One half of the collection and then the other half of the collection. So you should watch that. I'll put that in the description box below. Okay, where were we? Eyeshadow. So both these palettes. So I didn't really get to try that much of this one. I just used this matte shadow right here called Vintage Taupe. But like I said, I have used Natasha Denonna's palettes before, and the shade that I used is actually pretty nice. And then I didn't realize that this shade in the e.l.f. palette was going to be like so light. Like it looks like it would be darker, you know, but it's more of like a pale shadow. And so like that was my only complaint about that, was like I just didn't know. I never used it before. But these 2 shimmers that I used, great. Wow. Yeah, like I got little purple eyelids. Are you kidding me? Those are cute. Okay. And they were like pigmented right off because I used a brush with them. So if you wanted like more payoff, you could like wet the brush or you could use your finger instead. So blush, loved it. I have another one of these. I have a full-sized Tarte Amazonian clay blush in the shade Risque here. And these are great blushes. I love them. They stay on really well, and they just look good. They go on really well, really easily, and yeah, I can't say enough good things about that one. Couple of highlighters that we tried. Okay, wow, this surprised me. This surprised me. And I'll tell you why, because it looks like it would be kind of powdery. It swatched like kind of powdery, and then it just put in combination with this. So you know, it's not just that, it's the 2 of them together. So this is what the Morphe one looks like. Again, so it's gonna be too dark for me just by itself. And then this is what the other one looks like. It's this one right here. So I just use them in combination, and I could beam off into space right now. That's how much highlight I have. So I didn't realize that these were gonna be so impactful, but wow, chef's kiss. Okay, I think that's everything new we had to try. Besides like the sponge, like I said, I've used this sponge before, but whatever they did to it, however they changed it, it's way better now. Yeah, and I really like it. Like here's my grody ass sponge that I normally use. This is the Real Techniques one, and I like the Real Techniques one better than I liked this one at first, because it was like, this one was harder than the other one. And so whatever they did to it actually like changed this product, so it's a lot more softer now. It's not quite as dense, and I actually really like this. And I actually like the shape better on this one, because then you have 2 sides to you know, use for like powder or like cutting out if you wanted to cut your like makeup and like clean it up a little bit. So you have like 2 sides to do that instead of like just the one on this other side. So I do like that. Okay, so I think that's everything today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any video ideas that you want to see next, please leave them in the comments down below. I would appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for being here and so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you'll give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and you will turn on the notification bells and hit subscribe if you're not already, I would appreciate that. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, friends!